Love. This is the best player in the world stepping into the ring. This is Happy for Team Happy. And on the other side, we got Sock. You see, historically, it's 26-8 in favor of Happy. But on this patch, Sock got half his wins. That is impressive. The second best human in the world, just after Fortitude. It feels like in this matchup at the moment, Fortitude can play whatever he wants and it just works. So can Sock do the same and carry his team to a lead prior to the 2-on-2s. We'll see about that. It's Human vs. Undead, one of the best matchups we have in the game, and two of the best gamers that we have in this game also. Let's buckle up for Tidehunters. Happy upper left, Sock bottom right. This is a map and a matchup that we've seen before by PCG versus Fortitude, but I think this game will go a lot better and a lot more close than what we've seen before. (10-4) is not half wins, it's less than a third. How is 4 not half of 8? Is that the state of Twitch chat now? That you argue with me? That 8 divided by 2 is 4? I'm losing my mind slowly but steady. I apologize. Alright, I forgive you. God damn, like, what the fuck? We got the matchup that we were all hoping for. It is Lich versus Mountain King, creating super exciting games, especially with these two players alongside 120 and Fortitude, the pinnacle of their respective races. To everybody joining in late, Team Happy got the first series, Team Lawlight got the second series. Oh, that's not a great start for Sock! What's this golem doing? That's not on purpose, is it? Wait, is that on purpose? This took a long time, but it's super safe. I guess he wanted to get the surround here, and then it took a little longer than expected. But in general, the direction of this creep is amazing. So that's Rune Braces right here. And that's an amazing item. Sorry, I got someone at the door. I apologize. Whew. Sorry. Alright, what happened? What did I miss? Mountain King with Rune Braces is amazing. We got ghouls all across the map. And the Mountain King trying to chase. I thought this was more important than it was, but anyway, happens. Lich doesn't really find any targets, right? 1.9. And he's just clobbering this expansion down. Sock, this feels like an amazing early game with the creep at the lab, level 2 right away. One Nova could be level 2 though. Unwilling, gets it in now. Yo, that's a big help. Dark Ritual unlocked. And thank you, Alva, for the 6-month resub. My pre-gym workout is coffee and back to Warcraft. Get the pump going. Well, that's also what this Mountain King is thinking. Claws on top, double claw. Pretty amazing. So, fighting here now. We got 2 more Nova. Mountain King trying to control the Lich. When he's stunned, he can't do damage. Simple as that. He's just chasing with half his army against the Lich. That's a distraction from the peasants, I guess. But how is that not a peasant slaughter? Now you'd love to see Clap, would love to see water elementals, but all you see is ghouls. And they ravage this approach of a second base. Not without losses. Mountain King gets level 3 right here. It is a big investment, of course. Sock barely has the gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
To build that second base. But Happy is kind of far away from 2.5. There's 2 easy spots, of course, to get it. This won't be enough, but the shop will be. And finally, this is cleaned up. Usually, this is the time to tech. But we are far, far, far away from that. Nice little movement. Outmaneuvers the dwarf. Make him spend mana so it won't end up on the Lich. Another ghoul run by, but Sock holds the fort. It's just ignoring it. No, now turns back. Are footies enough? No, Mountain King joins the fray. And Happy should... This is crazy ghoul commitment. 33 food, all ghouls. With no tech just yet. A lot of pressure. And that worked out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Holding back the Mountain King, not throwing the bolts for more ghoul kills. They're all hurt. Arcane Tower here, Arcane Tower coming up here slowly. But yeah, Sock still needs a bit of lumber. But since Happy isn't teching either, is that still fine? I guess it is.
Player's forces are under attack.
Long tier 1 phases on both sides. And now we saved a lot of mana for Lich and MK and we brawl again. What's the target? I don't think he has the forces really to go for the expansion. He aims for the Lich again. There's the Telly Staff, but that can always be cancelled. Good little movement speed reduction thanks to Nova. And the ghouls are there for the block. But how much damage can the footies do?
Forces are under attack.
Good retreat. Keeping the Lich safe. Tech is running for Sock as well. Footy's still here, kicking 1 Acolyte, but the Necropolis is coming up. Still, Happy has to do something about it, otherwise he's losing 5 Acolytes, and that's a bit extreme, maybe. 1 more hammer. He's trying. There's no way out, is there? Oh boy, can he get in range? Hammer, super long range. And now the footies kill it off. Early game, hero kill for Sock. Happy needs the surround. There's Nerup slow. Footies with the counter surround to minimize the surface area. You don't want to lose that town portal here, but I think you have to, because Happy's body blocks are insane. Still, huge win. Take the Lich off the map for 2 minutes. And reduce the economy. That was great. Lich buyback. But Sock needs healing ASAP. Checking if he's creeping already. He didn't. Maybe a wasted opportunity here. The regen is running now. And the tech is more or less even. That was some sick bolt range though.
A player's force
But it is fair.
attack.
because the same happens to Nova range and coil range. My dude, Sock playing incredible. Castle Tech Cute happy again, going for his gargoyle play. This can work out tremendously. In the right hands, Gargs are a very good unit. Sock has been playing a lot of FFA recently, and maybe I can announce it here that Sock will be part of the next Back to Warcraft FFA night that is happening next Monday, not today. Next Monday, Sock in the Back to Warcraft FFA night. And will he play tanks then? Against Gargs, I mean. Because that's kind of common in FFA. Very, very few guard towers here to help on the defense, but triple workshop, gyro production at its best. Tanks always a possibility. Lich almost begging for a hammer there. Level 4.6 is crazy. How this Mountain King out-leveled the Lich is incredible.
Forces are under attack.
Pally second, gyros coming, Griffin Aviary added for more damage there. If you get air superiority, Griffins wreck everything. But it's a bit. Still only one guard tower. Happy is slower with his tier 3 than Sock is. But another attack. Gyros are in. And we've seen amazing kiting with gyros against Gargs by Fortitude earlier. Can Sock do the same? Is there a bash? Oh no! The Lich! Can't stab! Can he reach another coil with the Mountain King? He's still chasing! But the Wand of Mana Stealing to the rescue. What a wonderful, wonderful item in that situation. That was too close for my comfort. Happy surviving, but gyros are chasing. More Gargs are suffering. That could have been game right there. If not for the Wand. And we get it! Boys! It's happening! A one-on-one player is playing tanks with barrage against gargoyles. Long have we waited. Anti-air tanks activated.
A player's forces.
Okay, I'm really curious how this is going now. We've been begging for this ability for months now. Ah, this feels so good. Okay, barrage. You don't see it too often, so maybe I explain this ability to you. It's the anti-air ability of tanks. That was good. It hits a lot of units, but it does very little damage. But it does constant damage to a lot of units. So the longer the fight goes, the better this ability becomes.
Player's forces are under attack.
Gyro kiting getting better. And that, of course, takes away the one-dimensionality of tanks, as they have a use after they destroy buildings. He cancelled it. He cancelled it. Why?
A player's forces are under attack.
Why? I don't understand. Okay, if he wants more gyros right now and then adds it later, I'm fine. But it was 7 seconds off, wasn't it? Why cancel at that time? Okay, gyros in again. Carrion Swarm only level 1. Who wins this fight? It is absolutely crucial. No kiting here. Straight up fighting with Garg's first gyros. They came from. They're all dying. That's not good for Sock at all. What is this fight? It's a disaster. He lost everything. What was that? No kiting, straight up fighting. That's not what you do against Gargs. On lower numbers. A lot of gyros just came from behind. And now Carrion Swarm is of course on the level where you want it to be. Man happy. Despite the Lich early loss. I think we can just blame Sock for not finishing Barrage. There's not a single tank, I'm not serious here, okay? But that cursed him. Okay, interesting now. Sock needs a hero kill or something. And he's definitely capable of that. Level 3 Stormbolt, Holy Light about to be level 2. And we soon have Banish as well. Don't underestimate late game human nuke. It's pronounced Barrage. Don't tell me how to pronounce things. It's a free country. I pronounce that upgrade the way I wanted to. Thank you for clarifying this. Griffin goes down. That's so big. Carrion Swarm mostly dodged. Alright. Is it enough to get the instant reinforcements? Happy not willing to fight. It was an unnecessary risk, but look at this. What the hell? Dreadlord didn't get the memo. No ticket for the TP. Nighty night. The best death animation in all of Warcraft. We saw it right there. Oops. Well, that just happened. Gyros have no bombs. That would be the perfect time to send them in against this Expo. Gyro bombs finished, but now they're out of position. Happy 3 bases very soon. Double heal scroll, wonderful to have. Hold on to the scroll of the beast. Flute actually not that great.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy no TP. That is a cancel. Okay. We still have a game. Dude, if Sock wins this after losing 20 food in the first big fight, it would be astonishing. Happy's item luck also not what it once was. Solo, yeah, give me that level 3. You should probably send the Blood Mage away. Oh no. Why creep with Blood Mage? That's so unnecessary. Well, I guess 1 kill will seal the deal anyway. Sock making sure that this base stays unoccupied while working on his own third base. Very resource demanding, this playstyle on both sides. Is Dreadlord a thing now? In this matchup, carry third hero. Also against Night Elf, carry third hero. Yo, this is mass murder. Oh! Barrage! Is coming now. Here come the gyros. Happy has a TP. Is he willing to take this fight? Siphon Stormbolt. Oh boy. Oh, with the Carrion Swarm, there's gonna be an uneven fight, I can tell you that much. Gyros are falling like flies again. Blood Mage has nothing. And now there was a sick sleep on the Paladin. Couldn't dispel it. Mountain King on the menu. Go back to where you came from. Happy Slaughter suck. A second butchered fight. Oh my god. And we didn't see Barrage again. But I gotta say, there was more possible here for Sock. Killed the Lich in the early game. Tech timing's the same. Had a solid setup for this. And then the fight at the red spot bottom left-hand side happens. And just annihilation. We praised the stutter stepping and kiting by Fortitude earlier versus Gargs. Was nothing to be seen, really. Tough. Sock's gyro micro is not as good as 40. That is, I think, 100% correct. Thank you very much. Grills91 with a tier 2 sub. My dude, thank you. 57 month, appreciate that. And again, happy secret to playing Gargs is armor upgrades. Armor upgrades, armor upgrades, armor upgrades. All day, every day. Would Tank's Barrage be better? Hard to say because we never see it in action. I wonder, like, is there a max on barrage units? Yeah, right? Like, how many targets it hits? There must be a Siege Engine. Chat, are you faster than me looking this up? 11. 11, okay. So it's so hard to calculate this. So it's 100 at max when the tank is fully upgraded. Let's just assume it's fully upgraded. Then it's 20 average damage. Oops. It's 220 damage per shot per tank. But of course, that is slower than a gyro doing damage. But more reliable because the tanks don't die as fast. How much is a full round of flag cannon attacks? Make barrage upgrade available at tier 2. Yeah, there's... I don't like this direction, man. Lots of stuff is available early. Soon we'll have nothing left for tier 3. And no, absolutely not. Barrage and tanks in general have to stay behind tier 3. You don't need to micro the tanks? Correct. I think you don't need to micro the tanks. I think the key is a more balanced army and the Griffins are not doing anything. I wonder this too. Do you really, really, really need the Griffins? Because it's a big investment, right? It's the aviary. It's the Griffin build time. It's ideally Stormhammers. And for what? Against ghouls. But you should be able to deal with ghouls anyway at that stage of the game, no?
A player's forces are under attack.
Griffin's tank for the gyros. But they just survive like one volley, I guess? And is that entire tech tree worth it then? I'm not too sure. We have the same setup, by the way. We got a Mountain King, we got a Lich, and we got expansions working. A very slow approach this time by Sock. He went orange into green into Expo. That makes it so the Lich will definitely be in position. Sock and 40 keep building the Griffins, so they must know something we don't. Well, they also played Archmage for 3 years when clearly Mountain King is the way. Just because pros do something all the time doesn't mean that it's right. Oh, I thought that sentence would get more criticism. Whoa, 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 whoa. How much damage can Happy do? Last game? Oh no, that's a steal, isn't it? Yep! And that was an easy one. Another steal. Yo, this is sick. Needs a bash now to kill the Lich again. Can we get one? No! Lich is safe with that. And yeah, that's painful early game. Ideally, you kill all the ghouls here, but very little mana. There's no mana regen early on. Gotta be a bit more conservative with the hammers. It is still quite a few kills. It is still level 3, and that's maybe the silver lining here. But brutal early game by Happy. Thing is, if the opponent stops making Gargs, then your gyros are useless. With gyro bombs, I don't think so. In an expansion heavy matchup, you always find a way, and at least they can attack statues well. Can he brute force this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fewer and fewer peasants. And still... Oh! Hold on! No, that's the last peasant. Oh no! As close and as exciting as game 1 was. This might be a very one-sided affair here. But I've seen humans come back from worse situations. Dude, no way! For example, with the hero kill, he gets the bash when he needs it! There we go, boys. There we go. We got ourselves a game. We got ourselves the game, boys.
A player's forces are under attack.
But this is still incredibly slow. You need a hunt. And Happy decides not to go for the tavern, but rather save the resources and tech. Lots and lots of gold for Happy. Preparing run bys. Mountain King's ready. And all of a sudden, she was on the other foot. No defense for a minute. Just the two Narubs. Heavily fortified already. Mountain King awaiting the arrival of the ghouls. Hammer in hand. And there's no second necropolis up yet. Plus, Happy is teching. Lich eventually had to be bought back. I don't hate Sock's position anymore. Happy is still ahead, clearly. But there's certainly also a chance. Shop is coming up for clarity. And the bash chance increases. Alright, let's see where this goes. At the moment, we only have 2 crypts up.
A player's forces
One
are under
acolyte
attack.
missing here for a second. Sock is catching up slowly but steady. 8 minute 30 tech is not perfect by any means. What's the right move
Player's
now?
forces are under attack.
Happy still running around without a TP. I wonder if he eventually will fix it. He is losing a lot of heroes recently in many matchups. People are exploiting the fact that he's always greedy and sells the scroll, doesn't like to read. Ooh. Yeah, needs a counterplay here. And he's going for one. Surround? Wait, does it stick? Kind of! There's another Stormbolt. Lich now with an Invo potion to stay in this fight. Can always go for a town portal if he wants to. Can't be nuked. Nicely salvaging this stressful situation! And the vanilla surround on the Mountain King. Needs a staff now. Oh, stays in the fight. Says hello to a Nova. Hoping for some bash. Hero Arena. Mountain King. TP. Has to get it out. I think he was hoping for a bash there. With that additional damage, Lich might just be dead. But that way, he's not. And Lich gets the Null Overseer. Level 4.2 it is. Belt of Giant Strength. You know what? I don't hate it against this human hero combo that we'll be seeing.
A player's
This time.
forces are under attack.
It's still only double Crypt Gargs. Love this hero arena adventure in the middle. This is not overwhelming. Be happy just yet. Now comes the third crypt. That's what you need. And of course, as always, armor upgrades. Sock is getting ready for the late game, but no castle tech yet. Cues it now. Double workshop paladin. No perfect early game on either side, but that's what good players do. Disrupt the plans of the other. Deny. Ooh, walks in for the deny. Yeah, clarity was almost over, so that's fine. Triple workshop. Are we going tanks immediately or are we going gyros immediately? Gyros flag cannon it is. Mountain King aiming for revenge, but he's rather fragile. Gotta respect that Coil Nova. Last game we had the Rune Bracers. This time we don't. Here's the nuke. And no TP. Oh, Sock, what were you doing? I guess he tried to play it as risky as possible after this early game, trying to get something done. But eventually, happy, overwhelming. This was not Sock's map at all. And the team captain, in his first appearance in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup, takes a W clean 2-0. Happy doing happy things.